Alright, fellas, we're back for some more Fire Emblem Heroes. This is your boy Tacho, of course, and just a teensy-weensy bit late to this one. Your boy got home a little bit late because of the train, but regardless, we're here now, so let's check this trailer out. This is the Valentine banner that was teased in the Fate channel. Alright, so first up, we have Lucina over here wearing a very familiar garb, actually. If you guys remember the promotional artwork for the Awakening OST, I think it was, Lucina actually wore this exact costume. So this might be my favorite seasonal artwork just because of that, because it's actually based on an official source. Okay, she is an armored axe unit. Alright, so far, so good. Everything we knew from the Fate channel. We just don't know what her skills do yet. Alright, so we have Gerbera Axe. Okay. Alright, 16 might and 1 range. Grants speed up 3. If a movement assist skill, like reposition, shove, or pivot, is used by unit or target's unit, grants neutralizes foes' bonuses during combat to unit and target ally or unit and targeting ally for 1 turn. Interesting. Okay, so they kept the effect where they gave the refined legendary Lucina this sort of ability on her weapon so that she could combo with Future Vision, which they conveniently gave to this armored unit, which is pretty good. Honestly, Future Vision will be a very good assist on an armored unit, because already I think Swap is probably the go-to. Swap or Pivot are definitely the better options, I would say, for armored units. So having Future Vision on one is actually pretty good. Okay, so where were we? So unit and target ally for 1 turn. So they get null foes bonuses, which is, how do I say, like dull close or dull far, whatever you want to call it, those B skills that nullify their bonuses. Also, if the foe initiates combat or if foe's HP is above or equal to 75% at the start of combat, grants all stats up 5 to unit during combat, and reduces damage from foe's first attack during combat by 40%. Oh man, I'm a little bit disappointed actually, because for some reason in the Fate channel, they made it look like she had a brave attack on her weapon. And you know, I was actually thinking, like, what if they gave us a near save unit that had a brave weapon, and then you could run Vantage on them? So like, every time they swoop in to counter the foe, they go first and they hit twice, and they'll probably KO the attacking enemy. That would have been really cool, I think. Like, Vantage save skill, that's something we haven't seen yet, so I'm kind of let down. Not saying this is bad. All stats up 5, 40% DR, and nullify foes' bonuses, and Future Vision. You think she does enough? Like, this is definitely a good unit. Alright, we also have Kestrel Stance 3, Savvy Fighter 3, brand new Savvy Fighter skill. Or just fighter skill in general. If foe initiates combat, neutralizes effects that guarantee foes' follow-up attacks, and effects that prevent units' follow-up attacks during combat. Okay, so null follow-up. Also, if unit's speed is better than foe's speed minus 4, reduces damage from foe's first attack during combat by 30%. Okay, so even more damage reduction. That's going to stack with her weapon effect. It's going to have diminishing returns, I believe, like how all stacking damage reduction actually does. So don't look at this and think it's 70% damage reduction with the weapon and the B skill combined. It's actually not. Still very good, though. I mean, dude, null follow-up and damage reduction, pretty good. And then AD near save 3, of course, the best near save, I would say. You could go like attack and res. We haven't seen that one yet, but they know they want to go with the combos that people use. So attack and defense, definitely where it's at. Alright, so who's up next? Okay, we have female Robin, the actual female Robin, not Grima. It's been a long time coming for us to get an alt for her. Okay, she is an armored colorless mage type, and she's also a save unit, just like Lucina. Alright, we have Achaemenes Furl. Am I saying that right? I'm pretty sure that's Greek. Achaemenes or Achaemenes? I don't know. Y'all in the chat that know Greek, like ancient Greek, you'll be able to correct me. I do like the Greek theme that they go with for these Valentine banners, though. Like last time, the Greek Alphonse, he was looking pretty good. Okay, so 14 might and 2 range, accelerates special trigger, grants effects based on the number of movement types on the current team, excluding unit. So if greater than or equal to 1, inflicts attack, defense, and res -5 on foes in 3 spaces during combat. If greater than or equal to 2, reduces damage from foe's first attack by 30%. And if greater than or equal to 3, grants when unit deals damage to foe during combat, recovers 5 HP to unit, even if no damage is dealt, and also to allies within 3 spaces of unit during combat. Wow. That's pretty good. So, hold on, let's recap here. Grants effects based on number of movement types on the current team. So, if you're using her on, I don't want to say like a tactics style of team, but if you're having at least 3 different movement types like armor, cavalry, and flyer, or armor, cavalry, or infantry, any combo of 3 different movement types, you're getting all of these effects here, which is pretty good, honestly. -5 attack, defense, and res to foes in 3 spaces. Yeah, like, this is a support style debuff here where your other allies are going to be able to take advantage of that. It's similar to a range skill, except with 1 extra range. She herself gets 30% DR on the first hit, and then 5 HP recovery to herself and allies too in 3 spaces. Pretty good. Okay, we have Iceberg, even follow-up, and then AD far save. So, finally, we get a far save skill that grants attack and defense. That's not something we've had before, so pretty good there. I don't know, like, for far save, though, I feel like attack and res is probably a little better. Because ranged threats are definitely more common than... or magical ranged threats are more common than physical ranged ones. Alright, so next up we have Owen over here. Owen is, of course, going to be the demote on this banner, so hopefully he's a good merge project. Alright, he's a cavalry lance type, and his stats are right there. We saw his stats already in the Fate channel, but I'll just quickly go over them. So we got 41 HP, 52 attack, 42 speed, 31 defense, and 21 res. Don't forget to take away his weapon's might from his attack there. So I believe his weapon should have 12 might, so that's probably, or 14 might. So what is that, 38 base attack? Pretty good. Okay, piercing tribute plus if foe initiates combat or if foe's HP is above or equal to 75% at the start of combat. Grants attack and speed up 5 to unit, and neutralizes effects that guarantee foes' follow-up attacks during combat. Okay, that's not too bad for an inheritable lance there. You're getting attack and speed up 5 and half of null follow-up. The half where the foes are able to attack you twice. So units like Bramimond are not going to be able to hit you twice with this. He relies on that to double. Also, Duo Lift, actually. Yeah, this is pretty good against Duo Lift, because blue already... this is a lance, and then lances have color advantage on him. So, not too bad. Alright, we got Blue Flame, Attack and Speed Bond 3, and Wings of Mercy 3. I guess Blue Flame is pretty nice on a demote character, but the other skills, like, come on, man. Attack and Speed Bond and Wings of Mercy, we've had those forever. Alright, so here we go with the Bromance Duo. They are totally not in love with each other, by the way. This is not yaoi right here. They're 2 guys who like ladies, my friends. They don't like each other. Alright, so Chrom with his red bow and infantry movement. This guy, he should be good. I mean, I don't see why he wouldn't be. Just from what we saw in the Fate channel, he looked good already. Alright, Destiny's Bow, 14 might and 2 range. Effective against armor and flying. Of course, he's effective against armor. I expected that, because the legendary one is also. Okay, accelerate special trigger. Effective against flying and armor, like we just said. If a movement assist skill, like reposition, shove, pivot, or to change fate, for example, is used by unit or targets unit during turns 1 through 4, grants special cooldown count -1 to unit and target ally, or unit and targeting ally. Wow. That's built different. Oh my god, that is really good. Alright, once per turn only, so you can't double up on that, which would have been crazy, actually. Especially in Summoner Duels, to just keep on ramping your specials by repositioning. This is really good, man. This is nuts, actually, because in Summoner Duels, the special ramp units like Carla and Blazing Special Yuri, or even, you don't even have to run Blazing. You can run the growing specials on him, actually, to get the bigger AoE, because he's already going to kill whoever he hits with that special anyway, so might as well do more chip damage to the foes. This weapon is nuts. Okay, also, if unit initiates combat or is in 2 spaces of an ally, grants all stats of 5 to unit during combat, and unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack. Wow, I didn't think they could, but they took Legendary Chrom and they made a unit that's just like 10 times better. Alright, to change fate is never going to go out of style. This is one of the most ageless assist skills they've ever made, so very good. Comes with Deadeye out of the box, awesome. Close Salvo, I like that name. Unit can counterattack regardless of foe's range at the start of combat if unit's HP is over 25%. Grants attack of 5 during combat, but after combat, if unit attacks, deals 5 chip damage to unit. Alright, fair enough. You get close counter and 5 attacks, so, I mean, fair game. Even though you're taking the chip damage, it's not a big deal. And then Times Pulse to cap it all off, as if he needed Times Pulse with Destiny Bow and Deadeye. This guy actually instantly ramps to Deadeye, by the way. With Times Pulse and -1 special trigger and that weapon effect, oh my goodness. Alright, hold on. We have his stats. We're going to take a look at the Duo skill in a second. But he's got 40 HP, 58 attack, 27 speed, 40 defense, and 26 res. So basically he's Legendary Chrom, but better. Alright, then we have for the Duo skill, inflicts all stats -5 on unit and allies in 2 spaces a unit through their next actions, and grants grand strategy to those units. Wow, that's really different. You're taking debuffs to yourself and allies in 2 spaces? Okay. Grants following effect to unit for 1 turn. Foe cannot make a follow-up attack. Okay, so what is Grand Strategy? Grants bonus to all stats during combat, equal to the current penalty on each unit's stats ×2 for 1 turn. Oh, boy. Wow, so it just gives everybody freaking Chaos Ragnal. Okay. Oh my god, dude. And then units' negative effects that last through unit's next action will remain in effect until this status is neutralized. Wow, so it lasts even longer than it's supposed to then. Basically until the end of the turn, I believe, because this status is only going to last until the end of the turn, so... Wow, you can enemy phase with this too. Dude. So basically combo this guy with Unity skills in the A slot. I would say like attack, defense, Unity. It's going to be hard to take off full salvo or close salvo, whatever it is. Seems like a pretty good A skill just to get the close counter, but if you want to do big damage with this guy, give him attack and defense Unity. Yeah, he looks really good. I don't know if I would say he's a must summon, but he's certainly like up there. This guy is going to be a maniac in player duels for sure. Man, I really wish he would have been on the thing, actually, the Hero Rises event, because I would have liked to toss a couple of votes his way. Alright, do we have... Oh, well, yeah, Lissa's there, but we already knew she was going to be the Tempest Trial prize, so it is what it is. Alright, the banner's dropping on the 7th. I would actually like to summon on this banner, but thing is, I already dumped, like, all the orbs I had on the Elamine banner trying to snipe green for a copy of Fiorm, because we have Summoner Duels S coming up, and it looks like you're going to want to have multiple units that have access to Fiorm's B skill, Hardy Fighters, so I'm trying to get copies of that while I can. Unfortunately, I spent like all of my orbs and no copies of Fiorm whatsoever, so I'm totally out of luck with that. I guess I'm just going to have to rely on any free orbs and free summons that we get for this banner then. So, big RIP with that. Hey, free-to-play problems, right? I ain't spending money no more, so whatever I get is what I get. All right, let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of these units, but holy cow, this duo actually looks insane, so I would love to summon for him, but like I said, I can't at the moment. So yeah, let me know if also which one of these units have your favorite artwork, because like I said, I think Lucina being from the Awakening OST, I think that's definitely going to propel her into first place for me. But that's all for tonight. Sorry it's a bit late, guys, but like I said, I was late coming home. This is your boy Tacho signing out. I will be covering the data mines tomorrow when they drop, so look forward to that. And I will catch y'all again on the flip side.